Well, Andrew, there's nothing like a shot of adrenaline in the morning to get the blood flowing. Okay, so my first thought of this lady was I think I've seen her before. Um, yeah, talking about similar issues. I do notice that a lot of African Americans in right wing media, I kind of imagine that African Americans in right wing media are tokens who are not there to talk about race issues, but when they are, they are to make the right look good. It's not like Shepard Smith on Fox, who does not toe the party line on Fox for a gay man. I don't think that many African Americans, especially on these far right um, sites, I don't think that they actually have any power to bring race issues to light. I mean, as far as race issues go, they're backing the status quo, and they're doing a great disservice by doing so. Um, they're they just give the right something to point to, so that they don't think that they have to change their mind on anything. They can't. They don't really have the power to say that marginalized groups are upset about anything. So I think that she is doing a service to further divide Americans. It's just like, I mean, like, it just looks like the right is just trying to collect people to point to say, hey, they agree with me. They're saying what the exact same things that I'm saying. So it gives me the impression that black people are not allowed to protest unless they're saying the same things that white people are saying, white conservatives are saying. She is leaving a whole lot of other things out that I know that I suspect that other white people who uh, are right wing know this too, but it jumps out of their mind. She's leaving out that when uh, when the first athlete to take a knee started protesting and nobody knew what it was about, we didn't really hear anything about it. We didn't know what he was doing until he explained it. When when he did tell us what the protest was about, that he was protesting, people lost their shit. And it's not so much about him protesting at all, but him protesting that there is an issue that disproportionately affects African Americans in this country. And if we improve it, we'll improve this country for everybody, and we'll have a more united country. But he's not disrespecting the flag either. He is taking a knee. He's not he's not um, suggesting something like black nationalism or something anti-American. He is showing a symbol of subservience. She is continuing to toe the narrative that we all should see right through. it 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 was so. What if he was um, protesting separatism? What if he was advocating separatism? At this point, when it turns out that that black people are not allowed to protest, that Donald Trump and his loonies are protesting, that African Americans are protesting, when it's at that point, maybe black nationalism makes some sense. If you can't participate in the democracy, then split, divide this country, which is exactly what the right is trying to do. Maybe, just maybe, but that should be obvious to the right. Right, if that, but what to give doesn't cost much in order to keep this country united. Really, I'm not pleased with this lady. Um, I mean, even from her platform, from her position, she could say to the right what this protest is actually about, and she could rant that the wingnuts don't really care about disrespecting the flag or not. After all, many of them are neo-Confederates. She could talk about free speech, and she has the power to say that Donald Trump is a piece of shit. Of course, her being black and in right-wing media, it will probably backfire on her a lot, but um, at least she would be one less person that they could point to who backs their fucking lunatic positions. And yeah, that does show that the power that she has the power to back up the right. The they'll point that they're saying the same thing. They'll point that she's saying the same thing that they are saying, without actually taking the time to think about what it is she and they are saying. I guess that's how I could sum this up, really. But yes, this is not about the flag. This is not about respecting the national anthem, which is kind of outdated. I mean, that war was 200 years ago. We should make a national anthem about how this country actually is right now. Something that we can all feel patriotic about. But yeah, I have a lot to say about the NFL protest, and I could probably go on for another 10 minutes. But I I am pretty infuriated about this. They they are protesting that black people are protesting, and that's what this is all about. And she should say that. She should say that. Donald Trump has the power to say that, and he, being white, probably would not lose his fan base over it. At least he would bring it to white people's attention so that they could actually start doing something about it. And damn conservatives.